Yesterday was May the 4th be with you. But today, we have the power of the dark side. Welcome to Revenge of the 5th, where the Sith reigns and all power that really lies in the power of the dark side. There is no Palpatine. There is no Maul. There is only Darth Blackness. Now pull up on me!
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation. It's your boy, T3 Geek Town. Let's get down for the clown. But before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Come talk to your boy. I appreciate everybody that comes through. 312 subscribers. Thank you everybody for tuning in and checking in. Because you've been out there telling your mama, been telling your friends. But that's not what brought you up in here today. Yo, what is today? Revenge of the 5th and Cinco de Mayo. We get the dark side and tacos on the same day. I'm all about that. Let's go and let's get down for the clown. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the last 2 episodes of Monarch. And not really a breakdown of what happened in the last 2 episodes, but more or less the thought process of what went down. We know that Kentaro is not really feeling his whole sister situation. You know what I'm saying? He's, forgiving his daddy for having another child with another woman and everything else like that. And he's running with the other sibling, the daughter of the owner of Apex. And they're trying to make a plan to come together. He has his own mind that he can go back into the other world, the Apex world, not the Apex world, I'm sorry. The world of monsters where Godzilla and everybody comes from and get his father, because Telemundo is like the transit station of time travel in space. And once again, I don't know why nobody ever listens to your boy. Stop messing with time travel. I can only see this going bad, extremely bad, especially since he's trying to pull his father out from a time complex in which he would mess up a timeline, because at some point the dad comes out and finds himself where he needs to be to find his kids. So what happens to yourself in that time continuum when you go back to go rescue him and he ain't there no more because the future you got mad and was all the rest that you were dead? I get it. He's sad. He's mourning his father. The sister, on the other hand, has a weird dynamic of a connection with Titan X, where she actually sends out vibrating signals to the Titan. They were able to lead the Titan back to Access Mundo and bring it back to its world as it brings his egg back. Kong got his guest appearance and he got to fighting with the Titan and all the rest of the stuff. But once Kong realized that it was trying to protect his child, it was fine. It was good to go. It was not mad. It was like, yo, go do your thing, this and so forth. Now, the other idea from the Apex daughter is that she was going to try to kill Kong. Not only are you stupid, you ignorant and have no idea of what you're doing to the actual island itself, because Kong and Godzilla keeps these monsters in check, and y'all need to understand that piece. With all of that, we also find out that Billy had figured out where the main access point to Access Mundo throughout the world, through all the places for the Titan, because he was looking for the love of his life. He was trying to find his wife. He was trying to put his family back together after he found out his wife had a one-night stand with the guy that he considered a friend, a close companion, and a colleague. But the colleague was like, no, I can't, because I gotta remain loyal to myself and to the world and make the better decisions in this and so forth. As well as the grandmother is feeling all sentimental in some type of way, because she was mad at her husband for leaving the child, but didn't realize that he was coming after her. Man, the drama piece with the whole family dynamic piece, I could have been left out of. We could have just went straight monsters with everything. All in all, though, I felt like the access of Godzilla, the access of King Kong was pushed and forced and not as overwhelming as great as I would like it to be, but we got set up for the Fire Titan, so this is going to lead us into season 3. Once again, we got to remember, of all the Godzilla and King Kong movies that we've watched, as well as the team up between Kong and Zilla, we have seen none of these people. So it's going to be interesting if season 3 is going to be the final season, because we know a Kong X Godzilla movie is coming. We also know a Godzilla -1. Was it -0, -1? It's minus something. It's coming out as well. So we know that the next portion of Godzilla's life is going to be talked about, as well as the next collaboration between Kong and Zilla as monsters are being introduced more and more. We are more getting a history of all these different Titans that are out here in this world. I'm pretty sure Mothra is going to be coming up pretty soon, because Mothra plays a huge role in the next coming monsters that are coming up. And the Fire Titan is going to be an interesting one, and how they go about this, because the son of the scientist who passed away is on the way to the Titan area to try to get into Axis Mundo. I'm still not sure what to make of the chick. She has got her own agenda that we still don't know completely anything about, and why she's mad at Daddy, I have no idea. But here we are. This is where we're at. This is what we think. Monarch season 2. How many Afro picks do you get? You get a 2.3 Afro picks. You had moments where you was really great and you was going really well. Then we start diving into time travel and time fluxes and all the rest of the stuff, and you're confusing the world and the masses. And then you end up with the young lady leading the Titan by helicopter back to its access point. The battles between Godzilla and Titan X and the battle between Kong and Titan X was like, okay, it was not like a big ordeal. It was something expected and not necessary. But you know, here we are. This is where we at. 2.3 Afro picks. You tell me what you thought of this last 2 episodes. All right, folks, you know what it is. It's Taco Tuesday with Cinco de Mayo, Revenge of the 5th. Y'all got to get out there in this world. We are representing for everything around here, because you know how we get down. Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what it is. When the song comes on, it's time for your man to get long to get gone. Ha! Because if you see your mans in the streets, I can't. Ha! Hit them with the beats. Hit them with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle. Like, subscribe, share. Let's go.
Caught in the crossfire.